Scotland at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. Closing, Eilish McColgan rank equal 6 gold equal 13 silver equal 11 bronze equal 27 officials equal at begin year equal at end year equal seealso equal. Scotland competed at the 2022 Commonwealth Games at Birmingham, England from 28 July to 8 August 2022. Having competed at every game since their 1930 inauguration, it was Scotland's 22nd appearance. Medalists. Style equals text align left, vertical align top. Medals by sport: boxing, lawn bowls, athletics, swimming, cycling, judo, diving, gymnastics, powerlifting, squash, triathlon, turtle. Medals by date 29 July 30 July 31 July 1 August 2 August 3 August 4 August 5 August 6 August 7 August 8 August turtle. Medals by gender male female mixed / open turtle. Competitors. Following is the list of number of competitors participating at the games per sport / discipline. Notes. Athletics. 6 athletes were officially selected on 5 October 2021, though their chosen events were yet to be decided. A marathon athlete was added on 28 April 2022, followed by 5 para-athletes on 10 June 2022. The latter qualified via the World Para-Athletics World Rankings for performances registered between 31 December 2020 and 25 April 2022. A squad of 33 athletes and para-athletes was confirmed on 1 July 2022, as was Stephanie Davis withdrawal owing to her foot injury. Men track and road events. Field events. Athlete event qualification final distance rank will Grimsey had dump call span equals 2 row span equals 2.19 David Smith 2.59 Nicholas Busy discus row 60.68 5Q Chris Bennett hammer throw call span equals 266.48 Mark dry call span equals 266.86 10. Women track and road events. Field events. Athlete event final distance rank custody law discus throw 54.38. Badminton. As of 1 June 2022, Scotland qualified for the mixed team event via the BWF World Rankings. A squad of 9 players was officially selected on 8 June 2022. Singles. Doubles. Mixed team. Summary. Squad: Alexander Dunn, Christopher Grimley, Matthew Grimley, Adam Hall, Callum Smith, Kirsty Gilmer, Julie McPherson, Elena O'Donnell, Kiera Torrance. Group stage. Section Badminton at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Mixed Team G3 Standings. Section Badminton at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Mixed Team G3 Moen. Section Badminton at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Mixed Team G3 M4. Section Badminton at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Mixed Team G3 M5. Quarterfinals. Section Badminton at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Mixed Team QF3. Freaks 3 Basketball. Great Britain was the top Commonwealth European nation in the respective FIBA Freaks 3 Federation rankings for men and women on 1 November 2021, necessitating qualifiers to determine which home nations would receive the associated quarter places. On 6 April 2022, Scotland won both, which were held in Logs and therefore qualified for both Commonwealth Games tournaments. Scotland won the Women's European qualifier, also held in Logs on 14 April 2022, thereby qualifying for the Women's Freaks 3 wheelchair basketball tournament as well. Squad selections were announced on 4 July 2022. Summary. Men's Tournament. Roster: Gareth Murray, Fraser Malcolm, Jonathan Bunyan, Kyle Jimenez. Group or Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. The standings: Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament at WO. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament A3. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament A2. Semifinals. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament S1. Bronze medal match. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament M4. Women's Tournament. Rusta Hannah, Rob Sine, Phillips, Claire Paxton, Kennedy Leonard. Group or Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. Standings: Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament Aeon. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament A3. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament A6. Quarterfinals. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament Q4. Women's Wheelchair Tournament. Roster: Robin Love, Judith Hema, Jessica White, Lindsay Spears. Group B. Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Wheelchair Tournament B. Standings: Section Freaks 3 Basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Wheelchair Tournament Bone. Section 3x3 basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Wheelchair Tournament before semifinals. Section 3x3 basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Wheelchair Tournament is for an bronze medal match. Section 3x3 basketball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Wheelchair Tournament M for an beach volleyball. As of 26 April 2022, Scotland qualified for the women's tournament. This was achieved through their position at the European qualifier in Edinburgh. 2 players were officially selected on 1 June 2022. Women's tournament. Group Celsius #section beach volleyball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. See standings #section beach volleyball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament current. #section beach volleyball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. See foro. #section beach volleyball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. See 5. Quarterfinals. #section beach volleyball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament on boxing. A squad of 8 boxers was officially selected on 8 June 2022. Men. Women. Cycling. A squad of 17 cyclists and paracyclists plus 3 pilots was officially selected on 26 May 2022. 2 cyclists were added to the squad on 24 June 2022. On 13 July 2022, Team Scotland announced that Katie Archibald would not take part in the games. Track. Sprint. Carrying. Time trial. Pursuit. Points race. Athlete event final points rank: John Archibald men's point race 16, Cal Gordon DNS Mark Stewart 15, 5 Nii Evans women's points race 36. Scratch race. Mountain biking. Athlete event time rank: Charlie Aldridge men's cross country LAP Eilish short women's cross country 1:37.74. Diving. 1 diver was officially selected on 13 December 2021. A squad of 7 divers was later confirmed on 16 June 2022, with an 8th diver added on 11 July 2022. Men. Women. Athlete event semifinal final points rank call rocket 1 meter springboard 206.65 11 Q grace re 259.10 Q 268.15 call rocket 3 meter springboard 235.10 11 Q grace re 285.55 4 Q 300.60 Generic author 10 meters platform 290.55 6 Q. Mix. Gymnastics. A squad of 7 gymnasts was officially selected on 6 June 2022. Another 3 gymnasts were added on 1 July 2022. Artistic. Men team final and individual qualification. Individual finals. Women team final and individual qualification. Individual finals. Rhythmic. Individual qualification. Athlete event apparatus total rank Ball clubs ribbon Louise Christie qualification 25.300 25.50 27.650 Q. Individual finals. Athlete event apparatus total rank Ball clubs ribbon Louise Christie all around 27.0 25.700 27.600. Hockey. By virtue of their position in the FIH World Rankings for men and women respectively as of 1 February 2022, Scotland qualified for both tournaments. Detailed fixtures were released on 9 March 2022. The women's squad was announced on 13 June 2022, followed by the men's squad on 5 July 2022. Summary. Men's tournament. Tommy Alexander, Michael Bremer, Andy Bull, Murray Collins, Callum Duke, Rob Field, David Forrester, Alan Forsyth, C. Cammy Golden, Jamie Golden, Ed Greaves, Rob Howard, Callum Mackenzie, Andy McConnell, Lee Morton, Duncan Ritter, Robbie Sheffers, and Stuart Walker. Group play. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. The standings. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. Eon. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. For section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. For section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. As of in 9th place match. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament. Current Women's Tournament. Roster: Amy Costello, Amy Gibson, Becky Walter, Bronwyn Shields, Charlotte Watson, Ellie Wilson, Eve Pearson, Fiona Burnett, Heather McEwen, Jennifer Edie, Jessica Ross, Katie Robertson, VC Louise Campbell, Millie Steiger, Nikki Cochrane, Robin Collins, Sarah Jamison, Sarah Robertson. C. Group play. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. B standings. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. B12. Section hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament. B4. Section Hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B6. Section Hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B9. 5th place match. Section Hockey at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament C3. Judo. A squad of 11 judoka was officially selected on 8 June 2022. Manon. Women. Lawn bowls. A squad of 10 bowlers, 5 per gender, was officially selected on 15 December 2021. 8 para bowlers, 4 per gender, were added on 18 February 2022. Among those chosen is George Miller, potentially the oldest Team Scotland competitor in history. He will be 75 years and 8 months of age during the Games. Gary Hood will contest his second Commonwealth Games 28 years after his first. Men. Women. Parasport. Netball. By virtue of its position in the World Netball Rankings as of 31 January 2022, Scotland qualified for the tournament. Complete fixtures were announced in March 2022. Summary. Roster. 12 players were selected on 8 June 2022. Player Maxwell C. Emily Nichol VC Lindsay Gallagher Naomi McCall Emma Barry Iona Christian Hannah Leighton Sarah McPhail Lauren Tate Rachel Conway Bethan Goodwin Kelly Boyle. Group Lane. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games standings. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games A3. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games A6. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games in. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games A12. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games A15. 9th place match. Section Netball at the 2022 Commonwealth Games C4. Para Powerlifting. As of 8 June 2022, Scotland qualified 1 powerlifter through the World Powerlifting Commonwealth Rankings for performances between 1 January 2020 and 25 April 2022. Rugby Sevens. As of 26 October 2021, Scotland officially qualified for both the men's and women's tournament. The men achieved qualification through their positions in a 2018-19/2019-20 World Rugby Sevens series, whereas the women achieved qualification via the Moscow round of the 2021 Rugby Europe Women's Sevens Championship Series. Both squads were confirmed on 8 July 2022. Summary. Men's Tournament. Roster: Jamie Fondale C. Alec Coombs Ross McCann Grant Hughes Paddy Kelly Colleen Barrito Robbie Ferguson Matt Davidson Harvey Elms Lee Jones Jordan Edmonds Femi Soffalo and Jacob Henry. Pool B Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament B standings Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament B4 Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament B3 Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament B6. Quarterfinals. Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament Q4. 5th 8 semifinals. Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament CS5. 5th place match. Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Men's Tournament CF3. Women's Tournament. Roster: Rachel McLachlan Emma Megan Gaffey Eilish Sinclair Evie Gallagher Lisa Thompson Kirsty Helen Nelson Kirsty Katie Mattinson Chloe Rowley Meryl Smith Shirley Campbell Liz Master of Verna Lloyd. Pool B Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B standings Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B4 Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B4 Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament B5. 5th 8 semifinals. Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament CS4. 5th place match. Section Rugby Sevens at the 2022 Commonwealth Games Women's Tournament CF4. First, a squad of 6 players was officially selected on 8 June 2022. Singles. Doubles. Swimming. 2 swimmers were officially selected on 16 December 2021. 24 swimmers including Tokyo 2020 relay champion Duncan Scott were confirmed on 16 June 2022, though Kathleen Dawson had to withdraw from the squad back to a back injury. Another 2 swimmers were added to the squad on 11 July 2022. Those picked for the para-sport events had qualified via the World Para-Swimming Para Rankings for performances between 31 December 2020 and 18 April 2022. Men. Women. Mixed. Table tennis. 4 players were officially selected on 29 April 2022. Singles. Doubles. Triathlon. One triathlete was officially selected on 14 December 2021, followed by the selection of one per triathlete on 9 May 2022. Their guide was later confirmed on 1 July 2022. 3 more triathletes were added to complete a 5-strong squad on 8 June 2022. Individual, triathlon, mixed relay, weightlifting. Courtesy of their positions on the IWF Commonwealth ranking list, which was finalized on 9 March 2022, a squad of 5 weightlifters, 2 men, 3 women was officially selected on 21 April 2022. Men. Athlete event weight lifted total rank snatch clean and jerk Jason Epton 81 kilograms 120 157 277. Women. Athlete event weight lifted total rank snatch clean and jerked Jody Hughes 55 kilograms NMD NSD NF Alice H's and 71 kilograms NMD NSD NF Gotter Hubbard 76 kilograms 86 113 199. Wrestling. A squad of 5 wrestlers was officially selected on 22 June 2022, followed by the addition of a 6th on 1 July 2022. Repechage format. Group stage format. Feats and milestones. Team Scotland produced a record medal haul-out with a home games of 51 medals and its second largest total ever behind Glasgow 2014. Eilish McColgan 10,000 metres silver won the 500th Commonwealth Games medal for Scotland since it began in 1930. Scottish cycling secured a record medal haul with 11 in total. Niamh Evans became the first Scottish cyclist to win 3 medals at the same games. Scottish athletics achieved its best medal total with 8 since 10 medals in 1982. Laura Muir was the first Scottish woman to win the 1500 metres at the Games. The women's 4x100 metres relay had also qualified for the Games for first time in 36 years. Scotland won 3 gold medals in boxing for the first time. With 5 medals in total, it was the best total since 1986.